favorites now from Stuffin Gourmet. Oh my goodness, these are so good. I'm banging my fork around here on my plate with no Stuffin Gourmet over here. This is so delicious. We have 8 7-ounce, 3-cheese chicken Parmesans. $64.98, 3 easy payments of $21.66. You can lock this in on auto delivery for every 60 days for 1 year. Each of these end up costing you $8 and change. 28 grams of protein per chicken Parmesan. That is spectacular. A whole breast of chicken, lightly pounded out, lightly breaded, zesty, wonderful, bold sauce, and then that ooey gooey 3-cheese blend. My friends, this is delicious. Into the air fryer, onto the plate, you are in business. This is just to die for. You are going to fall in love with these. So many people have here at QVC, and so many people love to bring these home over and over again. I can tell you, like, you know, especially myself, like, I go back and forth between here and New York City, and the last thing I want to do is like cook a big, giant, beautiful meal just for myself. Well, this has come in handy so many times, and it is just like going to my favorite Italian restaurant. We're going to welcome back Jennifer Kovich, who's bringing us these wonderful chicken Parmesans. Hey, Jen, it's nice to see you back.
Hi, thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me. You did such a beautiful job describing this item and all the ingredients. I feel like I should just
Eat.
eat and you can do the rest.
Well, I feel very passionate about the things that I have brought into my home and that I've
Oh,
enjoyed, and
man.
this is one of them. It's so easy and so delicious. My mouth is literally watering right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm like my mouth is watering too. Look at how beautiful this is. So first and foremost, as we cut this open, you have to know, Steve, but our customers need to understand that it is fork tender. It is absolutely spectacular so that when I take that bite, because we have lightly pound that chicken, which quite frankly is exactly the method that you would see in your fine dining Italian restaurant, we have done here for you. It makes it really moist and tender. And then you get just a little bit of breadcrumbs, not over the top, just
Right.
a little bit to give you that added flavor and texture. And we put those Italian seasonings in there. And then we add a layer of ricotta cheese for that sweet Italian flavor. We give you freshly made marinara over top of that with basil and oregano and thyme and a little bit of garlic in there. And then we finish it off with some Parmesan for the light nuttiness and, of course, mozzarella for that perfect cheesy pull.
Love, love, love. What I love so much is like the sort of balance and the ratio of everything that's been thought out so beautifully here. A lot of times you see a
Mhm.
chicken Parmesan and it's literally, there's like a comforter of cheese all over
Yes,
the entire thing. Not the case here, right,
thank
Jen?
you.
Oh,
No, that is not the case. We add just enough ingredients to give you the flavor that you want. And it's so funny that you say that because my husband always orders chicken parm. Every Italian restaurant we go to, he orders chicken parm, and he's always scraping off the cheese.
yeah,
You're not going to find that experience here. And you know what I appreciate about this versus the restaurant sometimes is when they add too much cheese, you're adding calories, you're adding too much cheese flavor and not enough of this, the
right.
marinara and the chicken. But in this case, because we're giving you so much chicken, giving you a 7-ounce portion here, and all that incredible flavor, you're only looking at 300 calories for the entire thing and 28 grams of protein. So with every single bite, you can see you're getting that perfect ratio of chicken, a little bit of breading, the marinara, those 3 cheeses, and all you need is maybe the bed of pasta. Maybe it's a salad. You want to go light or fair. You can absolutely do that. But again, I really appreciate how much chicken is in here.
Me too.
And you're getting all white meat chicken, light
Yeah.
breading. You can see the fresh thyme and the rosemary and the oregano in there, all those incredible ingredients. But then that marinara, I mean, my goodness, my mouth is literally watering. And in fact, our son came down just a few moments ago and he said, "What is that smell. I'm like, "You hungry?" He said, "Yes, I am."
Well, buddy, you can have 3 if you want because you got a whole bunch at the
That's
house
right,
right now.
exactly.
But you just said it. You describing that sauce so beautifully, Jen. Like, I love the fact that you've got that bold, zesty, wonderful sauce that really balances everything out. It is
Right,
so delicious. I mean, customers have
it
fallen in love
is.
with this. There are multiple 5-star reviews with this because let's face it, when we want to have that quick meal, but we don't want to have to stop off at the fast food place, this is where you have that sort of insurance plan in in the fridge or the freezer waiting for you to just pop into the air fryer and you have this beautiful dinner just easy within minutes. $64.98 or 3 easy payments of $21.66 can bring home 8 of these 7-ounce 3-cheese chicken parmesans. Auto delivery is the move here because you can lock this in on auto delivery for every 90 days for 1 year. This will ship in time for Valentine's Day. So perhaps you don't have that reservation just quite yet. Well, now you can be the chef at home and make these beautiful Stuffin Gourmet's chicken parmesans because it's that simple, right, Jen? I mean, you literally heat these up from frozen. It's so
Mhm.
easy.
Yes, you literally heat them up. So what I like to do is a quick thaw in the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put it on a defrost setting, maybe if you have a super fancy and it, microwave and it knows it's boneless chicken, then fine, go for it. But I like to do a couple minutes on a defrost. I take them out. They do come individually vacuum frozen. So just like this, you see the sauce, you see the chicken, you see the cheese. It's all ready to go for you. So all you're going to do is cut that open. You're going to defrost it and then put it on your microwave, safe plate. You can keep it in the microwave if you want. So after you've defrosted it, you can cook it for another 2 minutes in your microwave and it will be so incredibly cheesy. Now, if you are super pressed for time, this is what I recommend. Defrost it for 2 minutes, microwave it for 2 minutes, put it in your broiler for about a minute and a half, and
Mm.
you're going to have this golden brown cheese on top, nice, moist, tender, juicy chicken on the inside, and then you get the crunch on the just on the outer edges of
So
that
good.
breading. It's fantastic. You just need pasta or a salad or just maybe some seasonal vegetables. You want to do mashed potatoes
Yeah.
or maybe it's green beans or whatever it is. It's easy. It doesn't have to be complicating. And that's what we love about Stuffin Gourmet. We are known for giving you meals that have complex flavors, but not made in a complex form. When you get this home, it's easy. There are no more excuses for going through the drive through
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to having something like this. You
Yeah.
don't need to spend tons of money going out to eat
Mm-mm.
when you can make this in a matter of minutes. You can bake it at 375 degrees, put it in your oven from frozen or thawed. It's easy, it's delicious. You see it here with some. I actually took hearts of palm and created a mash with the heart of palm.
Oh.
So then I get the protein there with the green beans, 28 grams of protein for my Stuffin Gourmet chicken, only 300 calories. Fantastic. Dinner's ready.
Oh,
Pasta.
yummy.
Add a little bit of pasta. You can do some pesto or maybe some fresh marinara, or maybe you want to do like sun-dried tomatoes with olive oil. Put
Mm-hmm.
this on top. You can wine and dine at home in the comfort of your own home simply. And it looks like you worked so hard in the kitchen, but you didn't. Or maybe it's just a Caesar salad. You want to do something simple, something lighter fare. You want more greens in your diet, but yet you kind of want to offset some of that by adding this is your protein and all that flavor. Go for it. It's easy.
And you said it. I mean, that's just it. I mean, a lot of times, like the last thing we want to do is go to the grocery store, grab all the ingredients, take all the time to make it, then clean up all the dishes after, it's just like it's a whole situation. This is nice
It is.
and perfect and easy if you are a single household, if you've just a
Mhm.
couple of you. Maybe you're
Yeah.
entertaining and you want to slice these up and put these on little slider buns. That would be delicious, right?
That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken farm subs, I mean, or hoagies, that's
Yes.
fantastic. And that is such a Pennsylvania item. I love it.
Right?
But adding even, you don't even need anything outside of the bread. It's
Yeah, no.
just so delicious. or cut it up into small bite-sized pieces, put some toothpicks in there, and you have an appetizer.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
$64.98 is our sale price. 3 easy payments of $21.66 will pick up 8 of these. They are 7 ounces of these 3 cheese chicken parmesans, whole breast of chicken with that light breaded coating, zesty bold sauce, and then that 3 cheese blend. There's 28 grams of protein in each of these, which is something all of us want to increase in this new year with smarter choices. Each of these end up costing you $8 and change. I urge you to find a Italian food restaurant that is selling a chicken parmesan beautiful dinner for $8 and
Mhm.
change, right, Jen?
Right, absolutely. You can't find it. You
No.
just can't find it. And then you get to choose the pasta that you want. You get to make it how you want, make it extra special. And you know what I love is to kind of set a tone, especially when it comes to, as you mentioned, entertaining. You have a couple friends over, you maybe you're hosting another couple, and then you just want to have a nice evening, adult evening. Have a glass of wine, put a
Mm-hmm.
little jazz music on. You make this, you're spending less time in the kitchen and more time with your guests, and it tastes good. It's one thing to be quick and convenient and doesn't require a lot of work,
Right.
but it's another thing when it checks all those boxes and it happens to be delicious. And this
Mm-hmm.
one really checks all the boxes.
It
Oh,
really
and it's good
does.
for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Check, 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 check.
28 grams of protein. What I love so much about this is, I mean,
Yes,
it's the chicken. It is that big, beautiful breast of chicken. It's not all
yes.
just this giant breaded coating. This is wonderful. We've had over 150 orders placed in the show. Lots of people picking up auto delivery right now, which is really smart. Every 90 days for 1
Mhm.
year, keep this good thing a coming. This is so fantastic. We have less than 1,000 to go around all together. So definitely want to take advantage of that sale price of $64.98 or those 3 easy payments of $21.66. These are nice sizes too. This isn't like a little tiny like chicken patty, right, Jen?
Right, no, it's not. So you're getting a 7-ounce size. So we take that whole chicken breast, we lightly grind it and pound it out just as you would see in that five-star Italian restaurant. This is true, authentic Italian meal. So when you see chicken parmesan on that menu, much like you mentioned earlier, does it have too much cheese? Does it not
Mm-mm.
have enough sauce? Is the chicken pound out to like this really, really thin consistency, but it has too much breading?
Right.
In this case, you are getting the perfect amount of chicken, a whole chicken breast, lightly pound, and then you get that incredible breading. And I can't stress the breading enough because it has to really check all the boxes when it comes to it has the Italian seasonings in there. And actually, I want to
Right.
flip this over because you can see all of the Italian seasonings on the bottom there. You
Delicious.
have a light breading, not too much, mostly chicken. And then we give you ricotta cheese. So I'm just going to peel this away so you can see all that incredible ricotta cheese.
Ooh.
So you get that nice sweetness from that Italian cheese. Mozzarella for that perfect cheesy pull that when this comes out of the oven, or maybe it's the microwave because you're in a pinch and you just want to get dinner on the table quickly, you are going to see that beautiful cheesy pull. Then we give you that freshly made marinara, real crushed tomatoes, not canned, freshly crushed tomatoes, Italian seasonings with that ricotta, or excuse me, the rosemary, the basil, the oregano, the thyme, and then garlic. And then we give you on the top a little bit of Parmesan for that nice nuttiness. So you really are getting the 3 cheeses all encompassing this beautiful, tender chicken breast that stays tender, stays moist, stays delicious, and
Mm.
is not overly saturated with any one ingredient.
So good. These are so good. I was just watching you slice into that and I was
I
like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go eat. They're so yummy. Just and
They
then
are.
and it's just so easy too. I mean, every single one of us, multiple times a week. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? Do I want to make dinner? Do I want to
Don't you
order
hate
dinner?
it?
Oh, it's the worst.
Yes, I hate the
I
conversation.
hate the
Sometimes
conversation.
I avoid it. I'm like, if I don't even think about it, it's not going to happen. But then it always happens. I'm like, oh, what are we going
Always,
to do?
always happens. It's like, you know what? Why don't we have the chicken parms that are in the freezer? Of course, we love these. And
Exactly.
this is exactly what you want to do. You want to stack that freezer so that you don't have to answer those, those hard questions night after night. And you're getting 8 of them
That's right.
too. I mean, it's not like you're getting just a few. You're getting 8. So this is like a few dinners here, right, Jen?
Yes, this feeds a crowd. So I highly encourage that if you are going to host 6 of your friends, you
Yep.
just make a huge bed of pasta. Give it a nice little drizzle of either pesto, some olive oil, very good olive oil, some
Hmm.
sun-dried tomatoes, and just lay these out over top. It is first and foremost very impressive when you bring that platter to the center of the table. Second of all, you are not spending time in the kitchen slaving over that meal. You are only focusing on your guests,
Yeah.
serving them their drink, just entertaining, making those, memories.